I think that this is like a huge wake-up call for Africa in terms of the way that we manage ourselves. And I think that the Nigerian government has really taken leadership in this area in terms of being very proactive about contact tracing and about quarantining. But I think it sends a really important message to us as Africans. We need to do better for ourselves. Ebola has been an African problem since the 1970s, and we're still waiting for an American drug to solve our problems. Immediately after the first 3 or 4 outbreaks of Ebola, I think that there should have been a pan-African effort to put money together to have a world-class laboratory where we start looking for solutions to our own problems. And I hope that, I've lost a friend, a very good friend to Ebola already, and I'm sure that hundreds of thousands of people across our region have lost friends and parents and loved ones in this epidemic. But if one thing can come out of it, it will be that we need to wake up and we need to start looking for solutions for our own problems. For centuries, Africa has been this continent that only knows how to consume what we don't produce and produce what we don't consume. And it's about time that we decided to stand up and be counted and start really looking inwards at ourselves and looking at how we can take leadership and how we can innovate and how we can lead, in fact, other industries, how we can export value-added products instead of raw materials, and how we can take more of a leadership role, not just in healthcare, but in industry, in business as well. There really has to be a balance struck. I think that this is essential. I think businesses work better when you have something outside business. And I actually think that some of my best ideas have come to me when I was outside this office. When I've been traveling, when I've been doing talks, when I've been my best ideas don't come to me in like the 13 hours a day that I spend here. They probably come to me when I'm doing other stuff, and I get inspired by people I love, I get inspired by my family, I get inspired by my friends. So I think that having a good work-life balance is not just important because it's fun and pleasurable, it actually makes good business sense. I think that people that start businesses have to be a bit stupid. I think the best definition of entrepreneurship that I've heard is having an idea to build, to make change, to build a successful organization, regardless of the means currently held. So it's not about what you have at that point in time, it's about what you think you could have. And most sensible people actually do not start businesses. If you look at Harvard, Yale, Stanford, Oxford, Cambridge, business schools, most of them graduate to become employees because that is the most sensible thing to do with your life. Don't take the risk of a sensible person will not take the risk for themselves, but they'll put the risk on somebody else. So I think for all the young girls that are a bit stupid, a bit crazy, and want to make something happen, I'd say you have to stay stupid. The moment you start getting wise, you'll find yourself at Deloitte. Thank you.